Wow, we're on day 55. Well, technically, night 55. Hi, how are you doing today? I'm good, thank you. I'm good. I'm looking forward to blowing past that person's day 60 thing that the dev commented on. You'll definitely go to at least 65, probably 70. But we should be able to finish the main game today, I think. Don't see why not. And as usual, we start by going to bed. Oh, forgot to change the sound. I can hear it blaring out my speaker, so 1 minute. It creates an echo that I don't like. I need to change this. No, it's fine. It's fine. Apparently, a rescue helicopter had to pick someone up from Colmstein again yesterday. They got stuck in a ravine somewhere after wandering off the designated path. All good. Okay. So, have you made any plans for today? At this point, like, what am I even doing? I guess I'm just... I don't want to go back to the swamp. Let's just go between Doppelkogel and Hinterberg. And just sleep at any random scenic point. Control, fast forward, yes, very nice. Pick up these items, why I don't know. Always go to pick up the trash. Go to windmill. Technically, I could just get back onto the bus every day. But It feels good to spend another afternoon here. Yeah, it's so clean and it's so nice and cool here. Feels like my head is clearer than it's been in a long time. The afternoon is passing quickly. I should head out to the village. Can't wait to go out tonight. I'm glad Mayor Wagner is being incompetent. She's not. Or maybe she thinks that, I'm lulling her into a false sense of security. Because obviously I haven't completed the dungeon yet. So I must have gone home, right? I must have been having second thoughts. Or maybe I can't find the last dungeon for some reason. So I'm sure she's like perfectly fine now. This should finish Dia's quest, right? Should finish Dia's quest. I'm sure that's the case, yeah. Boy, you could almost forget how bad things are. Just gotta turn your back to the village for a little while. It's nice, isn't it? Kinda, yeah. Minus that goo thing. You two watching the lake? Thought I'd enjoy the things I actually like about Hinterberg before I move away. If you're having a romantic evening, I'll leave you to it. Nah, you can join us. If you treat us to a piece of cake. I never go to cake cafe, kinda. I want to check out what the fuss is about before the whole village goes belly up. This might be the last evening I spend with Tia and David. Sure. Where are you going to move to anyway? Any ideas yet? Nah, I still got a few months of school left. Plenty of time to decide. Look, the village is going to blow up before then. Who knows? Maybe I'll just come and crash on your couch till I figure out my life. Sure, that could be fun. What, really? Vienna is on my list though, and I'm definitely going to go. You've got Vietnamese restaurants, don't you? I want to try that. If I come too, can we go to fancy candy stores? I'm not much of a people person. I don't know if you ever noticed. Haven't made any new friends since I started high school, if you want facts. You're my first out of town friend, you know that? That's special. I have a feeling you'll make plenty of new friends in the future. All you need is a bigger pool. Yeah, you've shown her it's cool to let her guard down once in a while. That's awesome. David? What? Ugh. Anyway, there's something I got for you. I was gonna pawn it for a lot of cash. But then, you're the best chance we have of saving our village, so you better just take it, okay? What is it? It's a charm, a really rare one. You know those blobs of goo that heal you when you smack them? This thing doubles your effects and it helps recharge your attack conduits to boot. Here, you better make good use of it. That sounds pretty good. Dia gave you a charm that makes goo blobs recharge your attack conduits. The HP and MP you gain from them increase as well. That's actually good. You'll come visit Hinterberg again, right? After you're done saving it, I mean. I believe it's your turn to visit me next. Good, cause I'm totally not done being friends with you either, you know? Good guy, David. Okay. We have what? 4 relationships left, I think. It's been a long day. I'm beat. I should go to bed. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And you know what I should be doing? Yes, I can just go to bed, but I should really be trying to raise. I'm going to try to raise familiarity somehow. Just to have it go past 1,000. See what happens. But, these are all repeats, right? The most common tree in Hinterberg is the birch. Is this a repeat? Characteristic for birches is a light, smooth, and nearly shimmering bark, which usually develops horizontal tears once the tree reaches a certain age. Birches offer food for various different birds and provide a habitat for many mushrooms and insects. Unfortunately, their pollen is also known to frequently cause allergies in humans. Is this a repeat? Part of it sounds familiar, part of it does not at all. How weird. I thought they were all repeats, and that one might be a repeat. I might just have forgotten about it. Yeah, unsure. Day 57. Fast forward. Professor Albert sometimes drops by in the afternoon to have coffee on the terrace. He's such a polite person. So, have you picked where you go today? Double cocoa. Fast forward. You've seen this 57, well, not 57 times, but a lot of times. Pick this thing up. Sorry, Marina, we'll be friends last, okay? You just hold tight. Campfire, let's use it. Yes, yes, yes. We visited every single scenic spot. They're all repeats now. Don't care. We've been there so many times, the repeats are repeats as well. Day 57, evening. Yeah, not the most memorable topic. Indeed. No message, no nothing. Let's go talk to Henning. Huh. I like this one. Reminds me of that thing by my pool back home. You up for some schnitzel? Am I ever? Thanks, man. Anytime. Ah, my favorite non-customer. I was actually hoping an adventurer like you might stop by, as opposed to those 2 adventurers who just walked out. An adventurer like me? Like you, the kind that's out and about a lot, unlike Jay and Sam who are Just there. See, I have this project I've been working on, but I need some raw materials. Uh-oh. Specifically, I need monster parts. You know, broken bits of masks, horns, that sort of thing. Why? What for? For art, what else? I'll need about 50 random pieces. Any chance you could find those for me? Can I give them to you right now? Yes, I can. Here, take 305. And 26 of this. And 18 of this. I've got some monster parts for you. Go forth and make art. Oh, let me fetch my glue gun. How about you stay and keep me company? I've got some homemade elderberry lemonade. So this is not the last. This is not the last thing still. So what's the deal with this monster piece of yours? Building a replica. The new elderberry lemonade, yeah. They're building a replica. The new statue on the main square. I'm making a sculpture of a sculpture with found material. I wonder how the villagers will feel about that. I'm not making a statement about any resident here. It's more about the larger system. To be perfectly honest, I have a bit of a history with that statue. See, when they commissioned it, they could have gone to local artists, like me. In fact, I'm the only artist in town. Instead, they asked a construction company. That construction company then came to me for a pitch. And they were happy with what I gave them, but said I was too expensive. So they ran with something very similar and built it themselves. Wait, you designed this statue for real? The ironic undertones in my pitch really got lost in translation. Grade A craftsmanship though, I have to say. And the theme of commercialism is still there, though I'm not entirely sure they get it. Let's find a local newspaper and tell them my story. What local newspaper? It is what it is. They're not really seeing me as one of their own, I suppose. I moved here 15 years ago from Stuttgart. Sometimes I still feel like I haven't fully arrived. Yes, I feel you, Henning. That's a very... I feel you, yeah. But you're holding out, huh? No plans to move again? I'm in it for the long game. In another 10 years, maybe I'll be considered a local. Love brought me here. You know, the kind that burns out bright and fast. Luckily, I fell in love with this place as well. The mountains, quiet hikes, the lake at night. Just between you and me, Hinterberg gave me the freedom to work on my art. When I came here, land prices were next to nothing. And so I bought a small atelier. These days, I can live on just renting it out. Wow, lucky, smart, maybe you're part of the problem? What does this even do? There's a limited amount of space here. Maybe the villagers resent you for running another B&B? Any more than they resent each other for doing the same? I plan to spend the rest of my life here. Not going to apologize for blending in. It's always nice to have you over, Louisa. And if you happen to have any more monster parts, bring them to me. I'll buy them from you. Yes, but what about your new piece? I guess that's a 2-day thing, so tomorrow. It's been a long day. Oh, relaxation overtook. Relaxation is the highest now, eh? Race to 1000. But relaxation will win, right? For sure. As long as I keep using a scenic point every day. I think. Hinterberg was a popular tourist destination. Yeah, this one, yeah. This one's definitely a repeat. Whew. Since the dungeons appeared, her yearly numbers have more than tripled. Beautiful day for a hike, isn't it? Take a hike, young lady. Cafe Kindle usually does not offer takeout, but I heard rumors that they let some of the regulars buy the cakes to go. So where's the destination for today? Interval. Let's go to that one. To crossing to the north. To the north or to the south? To the southwest. The lack of a jump button in this game still annoys me to this day. Oops. Okay. Spend the afternoon here. Fast forward. Day 58, evening. Oh, walk faster. There you go. So, Henning again. Probably finish his quest. You're not looking very satisfied. Something wrong with the sculpture? The sculpture is fine. Won't win any prizes, but it doesn't have to. Got time tonight, Louisa? I have a feeling something big will happen soon. Might be nice to sit and have another chat while there's still time. One outsider to another. Henning seems like he could use a heart-to-heart. This might be the final evening we get together. Good. So, what was it you were thinking about? Myself, I guess. I've heard things about you, you know. About what happens when you complete the final dungeon. Who is spreading these rumors? Who? Just who? It was probably Jay, wasn't it? When she walked into here with Sam. One of the two. While they were looking at your sculptures, they were yapping and you were eavesdropping. And what's your opinion? I think what you're doing is admirable. See, the other villagers never made me feel like one of their own. I'm just some guy who moved here. In their eyes, I'll always be a tourist who overstayed his welcome. So I have my little corner here, and I make my art. I tell myself it's critical commentary. But let's face it, it's completely passive. I'm not engaging with the villagers through my art. They know they can just ignore it. Your art just isn't very good. Ouch, Louisa, ouch. Ouch. I looked at your sculptures and saw someone who didn't agree with the mindless commercialization of magic. As a stranger to Hinterberg, it was nice to see that there are other opinions out there. Thank you, that means a lot. You, on the other hand, you saw what's going on around here and you stepped up. You're taking action, no matter the backlash you're getting. You're pretty inspiring, you know. I've been told that before, Henning. Will you be okay if magic disappears? It's a big source of income. If this is the way it's supposed to be, I'll find a way to manage. It was nice to be at the center of this strange big thing, but I moved here before all of it started. Wouldn't mind just having back the place I fell in love with. I think it's time I take a page from your book. From here on out, I'm going to be more active in village politics. It'll ruffle some feathers, but damn it, I won't let them ignore me anymore. My voice should count as much as anyone else's. This is my home too. Glad I met you, Louisa. You being here makes a big difference for the village and for me as well. They almost have like one... So they have a lot of... They touch on a lot of interesting topics, eh? Like this guy's topic is like local activism. They touch on a lot of liberal policies. Things like the ecosystem, like over tourism. Well, that's not really a political spectrum kind of thing, but They talk about a lot of sustainability related topics. So like even political activism is kind of related to that, and his like recycling of trash into art or monster parts into art. I didn't get that impression from the store page. I'm kind of glad that the game did that. It's an interesting take on like a game, a story. There's something I want you to have. It's the first sculpture I made when I came here. Don't worry, it's pocket size. And as it turns out, it works as a charm, a really good one. Oh, so you're crafting charms now, are you? Increases your magical defense based on your familiarity. Okay, to be fair, my familiarity is really high. It's like 900 something. I wonder how much. Yeah, I hope you can put it to use. I'm counting on you. I wonder what ridiculous number that charm increases my magical defense by. It's been a long day. 2010. Oh, familiarity took the lead again. Sure. Perch, yes. Horns, yes. Trunk, yes. 4 initial monsters, yes. Klaus Hornbacher, yes. That one's a repeat for sure. Did the Frolians sleep well today? Did you hear the thunderstorm during the night? Luckily the clouds have already moved on. Enjoy your sleigh. Let's go to Holmstein. Day 59, noon. Or afternoon. Scenic spot up here. Let's go to that one. Ow. Uh-huh. 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 Yeah, I'll repeat. Technically that one I haven't fully seen, maybe. No, I have. This was actually the first place that specific scenic spot was the first scenic spot I did. I repeated. So I definitely have seen that before. First or second one anyway. But who cares? Onwards. So we have 3 people left to impress, I guess. Gertrude, Albert, and Hannah. Not Hannah, and Marina. Let's do Albert. Because he should be on the verge of finishing as well. Gotta say, I was a little on edge when you went up against that Miner's Widow. But you make short work of her. You're a ferocious man, Professor. Thank you so much for the training, Sam. If I can ever reciprocate. Ha! Listening to you getting all nerdy about charms is all the payback I need. That's fun. Albert, Louisa, take care. You're training with Sam now? I am. And I hear you're quite busy as well. Unfortunately, you heard wrong. We haven't done anything in like 4 weeks in game time. Perhaps you have time for one more plate of apricot ice dumplings? Please, it'll be my treat. Might be the last evening I spent with Albert. Increased relaxation, sure. So you're taking slaying classes? I am. 2 daggers, very pointy. I call them Phobos and Deimos, the moons of Mars. I've grown quite fond of them. It's good to see you taking a more active approach. The local trainer, Klaus, gave me this emergency pager. I've been using it quite frequently. He's been using. Hey, we should go use one of them. Sometimes multiple. Sometimes multiple times a day. I've completed 3 dungeons and I've stepped into many more. It's invigorating how much progress one can make if one is willing to skip over a tiny detail or two. A tiny detail or two? Back on our double cocoa hike, you were obsessing over random plants. Ah yes, botany has always been irresistible to me. My research is almost complete now. A few more days and I will return and present my findings. Hey Skylar, enjoy your lurk. Look. And enjoy your Persona 5 if you're going off to play that. So what did you learn about magic? For one thing, that it is indeed very old. I must admit, I never took the evidence of past magical incidences very seriously. But my work on the Hinterberg Museum has forced me to reconsider. Yes, I do. Or your Magic the Gathering, MTG Arena. Human magical contact goes back many centuries. And if you look at world history, I believe there are even older examples, perhaps as far back as the Platonic Academy. What Platonic Academy, what? The evidence is admittedly less conclusive, but I have my suspicions about the gods of ancient Egypt as well. Now, consider the visual appearance of our monsters. The consensus has always been that magic imitates local mythology. But isn't it far more plausible that the two have been shaping each other? I am now also convinced that magic is benevolent. Setting aside the reason monster rampage in the village, which I believe must be ascribed to other causes, there are of course the dungeons themselves, pleasant, inviting, and even playful. The fact that you yourself had a magical visit, which I hear has been anything but hostile, it did scare the living daylights out of me though. Or nightlights. I'm gonna have to give Alex an earful of that about that. Don't judge her too harshly. We are close friends, she and I. One day, when we have more time, I would love to hear your own account. But right now, it appears you have more important things on your plate. Very soon you will finish your final dungeon. I believe you already know what happens after that. And if my interpretation of the historical accounts is correct, you will also have a moment with the entity itself. Ooh. Promise me, you'll tell me all about it afterwards. You must, my friend. Ooh. What's that supposed to mean, a moment with the entity? We don't know for sure, but many of the old texts point at a moment of enlightenment once the hero stepped through the final portal. Something grand is about to happen here, and you will be at the center of it. You're the only piece that's still missing in my puzzle. I'll stay until you've completed your quest. Happy to call you a friend. Not just because of the things you're about to experience. No, you showed me I need to stop getting myself lost in details. Take the plunge once in a while. Thank you for that, Louisa. Now, our ice cream dumplings should be ready at any moment. But before we dig in, let me show you a helpful little technique. You see, in my profession, you learn a lot about filing and organizing many small things. Many small things. Chum sluts. No, you don't. You gotta go read a book again. Yeah, we've seen this one. Fast forward. Good morning, Fraulein. If you're still looking for something to do tonight, I can recommend our local spa. It's just down the road from here, right next to the train station. But for today, get out of here. I don't want to go to the swamp. Let's go back to Kolmstein again. Although the picture is of the swamp. Did I click the wrong button? Very peaceful. Okay. Go to this scenic spot. These old-fashioned chairlifts scare me a bit, but it's worth coming here just for the strudel and the view. We did indeed get matching jackets, thanks for noticing. Yes, blah 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 blah. Feels good to spend another afternoon here. Such a contrast to the summer morning I spent on the terrace of my guest house. Snow glistening, my breath condensing to misty little clouds in the cold air. Looking out on the mountain range that seems to go on forever. Then returning to a warm evening in Hinterberg. Wonder who I'll be hanging out with tonight. I guess next we should take the old lady. Oh no, wait, we have to go shrink some charms while we're here, and see how many charms we can force into our new slots. Yes, where's that funny one he gave me? Efficient converter. No, none of these. I don't really care about any of those. And go to the movies. Yeah, that too. Physical defense, physical Gooblops plus. Charge attack conduits between MP. So this is just a size 1. Weird. Six per. Now they're all stuck at level 4 though. Yeah, push too far. I won't be able to. Yeah, never mind. Forget it. That's fine. That's inventory. Charms. Ooh, now we have 3 extra slots. Gooblops. Oh, I need to close something real quick. Okay. Gooblops. Physical magical defense boost. Nah. AC recharge up. Yes. Backstab. Yes. In fact, I should remove AC recharge up. And put in the explosion one instead. Okay. Or you get rid of one of the increased loots. But Now let's go talk to Miss Moneybags. But of course I have much more money than her now. She's no longer... I don't really consider her rich any longer. Fraulein, I must still take you to dinner. Shall we go to the inn? I don't need increased loot anymore now. But I also don't need any of the others. I don't need any of the other charms anymore either. So whatever. The inn is completely packed tonight. There's no way we'll get a table. Gertrude approaches the innkeeper with a low voice. Madam Dangle, how are the school grandchildren? With pleasure, madame. I will tell the staff. Mumble. Just the 2 of you then? Very well. Just like that, we're seated. Gertrude takes the wheel. I will have a table spit spites. Soup on the side, no horseradish, absolutely no chives. The Fraulein shall have a veal schnitzel with parsley potatoes and cranberry jam. The innkeeper takes her order with an alert expression. She will send back the food if he gets any of it wrong. This isn't your first day in Hinterberg, is it? You know people well. Oh, about as well as one should. There is comfort in a certain level of routine with the personnel. You know, ever since the hubbub about this magic business started, Hinterberg just isn't what it used to be. I pity the locals here, truly I do. They used to have such standards now. They used to have such standards. Now with so many tourists, how can I possibly live up to them? Just the other day, the bellhop was so busy, he had absolutely no time to take me up to the room. I waited 10 minutes like a gerbil in the rain. Gerbil. In the end, I used the elevator by myself. Gerbil, yeah. I don't need defense. So if Hinterberg isn't what it used to be, why still come here? See, at my age, the place doesn't matter so much. The habit and memories do. And let me tell you, it won't do them good in the long run. Oh no, I skipped the line. Okay. Why game? Why? Why don't you have a combat a lock thing? Now all regulars like myself are displaced by masses of rowdy and vulgar tourists. It's not good for anyone, I tell you. Frankly, I don't trust this new mayor. It's always the same with these upstarts. They talk everyone into a fast profit scheme. By the time the well dries up, they're long gone. I'm pressing all the buttons in case there is a hidden chat lock thing, but there isn't. But listen to me going on and on, and I should be thanking you. I get sentimental, you see. My Heinrich proposed to me about the waterfall in '94. Well, it's not so much height as poor UI. But yeah, there isn't. Now I have to go there at 6 in the morning just to be alone on that bridge. You enjoy your schnitzel. The cooking here hasn't changed. I've told the host to always make sure there's a table for you if you come back. And I've got these. I think they're vouchers. My hotel keeps leaving them in my room. They call them Hinterbergs. Maybe someone your age has a use for them. I don't remember why. Oh, I helped her find her ring. That's why she likes me so much. Gertrude gave you 20,000 Hinterbergs. You can now visit the inn by yourself. I mean, they would. Yeah, I was just pressing buttons in case they forgot to put it in the UI. They wouldn't be trying to hide it on purpose. But yeah, if here a few minutes, okay. Enjoy. I'm beat. I should go to bed. Nah. Yeah, we've seen this one before. Yes. Fast forward. Fast forward. I was thinking about offering coffee with oat milk. I hear it's becoming more and more popular. So have you made any plans for today? Let's go to the swamp. Fast forward. Don't care. Okay. Let's go rest at... Oh, I don't know. That one's too far to go to. This one's too far to go to. Actually, no. Let's go there. Let's go to this random one. Right in the forlorn corner of this island. And nobody ever goes. Oh, right. There are people there. But at least this is the... Actually, there's no one here today. There's usually people here. There's usually one visitor here saying that he hates ducks. And one visitor here saying that she spent a good time bird watching. But they're both gone today, so I have this place to myself. I could stay here and not do a dungeon today, but I've already spent an afternoon right here. I enjoy doing it again, but etc etc. It feels good to spend another afternoon here. Something about this swampland keeps pulling me in. It's raw. It's not something they put in a brochure. It's just there. Hinterberg sometimes feels like it's straight out of a picture book. This here feels a lot more real. Does wonders for clearing my head. Day 61, evening. I wonder if there's a secret ending if you play enough days. Like maybe at the end of the 99th day, or the 100th day, or maybe at the end of 999 days something happens. So everything's done here. Gertrude's brooch and Marina. Okay. Where is Gertrude tonight? Nobody is here tonight. Gertrude is not anywhere here tonight. Oh, okay, she's here. Never mind. Why is she here? Well, we'll find out, I guess. She's in front of the Grand Hotel. Look, it can't be that difficult, can it? It's a yellow chinchilla overcoat in a small closet next to the divan. Of course, madame. But I have been to madame's suite 3 times and... My regrets, the overcoat is not in the closet. The luggage then. Check my luggage, it must be there. Madame, I apologize, but hotel policy forbids me to... I don't care about hotel policy, I'm freezing. Is it the hotel's policy to let me freeze? Yes or no? This is a little chilly this evening, but I'm not wearing anything at all, barely. My arms and legs are all exposed to the elements. Ah, Fraulein Louisa, just the person. It's such a windy night out. Would you not rather get out of the cold? Let me treat you to a nightcap at a bar. There's absolutely no use being out in this weather. So this is not her final conversation, not yet. Gertrude is having a sherry. I can choose my own drink this time. I'm moving up in her world. Tell me something about yourself, will you? Anything that doesn't involve clubbing monsters will do. Job, Vienna, friends you made here. Always wanted a dog. I always wanted a dog. I always felt it wasn't prudent to have one in the city. You have to plan your schedule around it. And my flat is pretty small too. Oh, don't get me started on Heinrich's little pinchers. A dog only ties you down, you know. Always something that needs attention. Now you, tell me something about how Hinterberg was before magic appeared. Oh, you know, it was just right. Of course, the mountains attracted an awful lot of skiing, and we both know how rowdy those people can be. But in the summer, it was a pearl. They took time, you know. Back then, you could spend an hour and a half at the hair salon. They made you feel welcome by taking time out of their day to make sure you were perfectly comfortable. Yes, that's harder now that there are so many tourists here. Precisely. Tourists ruin everything. Sorry. Jeez, come on. Thanks, sorry woman. You know, Franz the innkeeper, he ran for mayor just before this magic hubbub started. He would have made short work of this business, I'm sure. And the village would be better off. He lost the election though? It was razor thin. And you know how success begets success in politics, yes? So here we are, stuck with a mayor who is ruining this village, piece by tacky piece. Perhaps when the slaying fad is finally over, this can be a place for people like me again. It's been a long day. Ooh, my familiarity is over 1,000 now. Welcome back. I had a drink with Gertrude at the bar. She talked about how she hates tourists. And my familiarity is over 1,000 now. Wants a rating. Blah blah. Blah. Getting really sleepy. No surprise there. She actually did talk about how much she hates tourists. She hates tourists. Kind of, sort of, but not really. It was in a context of like me asking her how the town was before magic. Did the Fraulein sleep well today? Some partygoers leaving Krampus Bar were making a real ruckus again during the night. I think I'll have to have a few words with the owner. So have you picked where you go today? Holmstein. Maybe we'll do the final dungeon today. Nah. Fast forward. Ice caves. Where's my ice caves? Here. It feels good to spend another afternoon here. Such a contrast to the summer morning I spent on the terrace of my guest house. Snow glistening, my breath condensing to misty little clouds in the cold air. Looking out on a mountain range underground that seems to go on forever. Then returning to a warm evening in Hinterberg. Wonder who I'll be hanging out with tonight. Gertrude. So tonight we should finish Gertrude's, I think. She's back there again. Exact same as the other day in a different location, yeah. I think it was the exact same in the same location as well. Because we were talking about underground mountains, underground mountain ranges. But yeah, all the text is the same. It's so weird. Oh, you. It's good that you came by. This place has gone entirely to the dogs. The earthquakes, the mouse buttons. The mouse buttons. They've gone to the dogs. And every morning, the streets are overflowing with I don't even know what, frankly. All I know is I stepped in it. It was slimy and purple, and I don't understand how nobody has a sense to do something about it. I've had it. I'm departing. This is not Hinterberg anymore. Don't go just yet. I have a feeling something might happen to the village and the dungeons. You might get your Hinterberg back after all. Louisa, I am way too old to sit around and wait for miracles. I have a favor to ask, if you're not too busy, that is. Another time, perhaps. What is it? What can I do for you, Gertrude? A boat. Before I leave, I would like to rent a boat and go out onto the lake. On the lake. Allow an old woman her sentimentality. My Heinrich will go with me all the time. This might be the last evening I spend with Gertrude. Taking a boat ride could improve my relaxation and increase my strength. It might do Gertrude good as well. Wow. Okay. Who am I to say no after that? It's always been so quiet out here. The only thing that hasn't changed since our time. Yeah, a lot of the conversations would have. Because a lot of conversations refer to the goo. And earthquakes and stuff, right? Like Kai's interview, for example. His expose thing. That involves like the house that had a goo tendril going through it. And also involved the protest in front of the mayor's place and so on. So yeah, probably a lot of them would have gotten locked out. I wouldn't know though, because since I spread out mine rather evenly. It's always been so quiet out here. The only thing that hasn't changed since our times. Heinrich used to point out the ducks to me. He had a name for each and every one we spotted, and always a Gertrude among them. For weeks after return to Carinthia, he'd call me his ducky. Oh, ducky. If only you could see this, but you're lying on a shelf next to my bed. Tell me, dear, what makes a good vacation for you? Making memories. A good vacation is one that I can look back to for many years. To tell you the truth, my life at home wasn't very memorable. I see. Are you finding that here? I am. I'm breathing easier here. So did I. When we first started coming here, my life didn't feel memorable either. I've been a mother for most of my life. The divorces weren't easy for the children. My oldest hated Heinrich with all his guts. But Heinrich, he was a prince. He spent every day trying to make them happy. And me. Let me give you one piece of advice. If you have good people in your life, make as many memories with them as you can. One day, those memories will be your solace. Satanao, I'm coming to visit you. Can we go back to the dock? There's one more place I'd like to go before I leave. Don't cat me. It's so crowded here. But the waterfall is still the same except they turned out the sound. Just like the lake. This is where he proposed, you know. I love this place. Not for what it is, but for who I was allowed to be when I was here. Well, I certainly didn't think I'd make any new memories here. But you've shown me one kindness after another. I'm glad we met. Stream is struggling suddenly. I do see some drop frames, but not the number isn't moving up. So I don't know how long ago it was. Maybe it was dropping frames and just stopped. Let me know if it happens again. Here, please take my card. If you're ever near Lake Woodersea, I'd be delighted to have you. Oh, you know what? My brooch, have it too. What? Are you sure? This looks valuable. Are you sure about it? Pish posh. It's just one more item on the list of things my children will fight over. You might remember me by it. Or, you know, go sell it. If it helps you in any way, remember me by that then. Farewell, dear. Gertrude gave you her brooch. It's worth a lot. So yeah, this one uses her as a pronoun, which means that when Danny's son used they as a pronoun, that was their actual pronoun, probably. And it's not the game generalizing pronouns as they are in a placeholdery sort of way. Keep calm and slay. It's been a long day. I'm beat. I should go to bed after reading a book. Schnitzel? Yep. Good morning, Fraulein. All rooms are fully booked at the moment. I already had to turn down another request this morning. Hint, hint. So, what's your destination for today? Double Coco. We only have Marina left, I think. Speed up cable car. Okay. Only Marina. For some reason, we never talked. I know you're right here. Let's go to scenic spot. Uh-huh. 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 Oh, hurry up. That quack sounded like a laugh. Well, Marina, yes, it's you and me. So, how about some ice cream? It's been a slow evening, to be honest. A bit of company would be really nice. You're really killing it, you know that? I've been here for weeks and I've only finished 2 dungeons. What's your secret? I'm not working 2 jobs while I'm here for starters. It's not so bad. I have Sundays off and I can usually get a couple of monsters in on my lunch breaks. Wow. And the people here are so interesting. Everybody's doing something extraordinary just by coming here. Beats waiting tables back home for sure. Welcome to Nice Ice Cream. How may I? 1 scoop of cherry, 1 black licorice. Here you go. Enjoy your sleigh. That was Renaud DuPont. His broadsword can split a perch right in half. Isn't that amazing? Apparently your memory has regressed. He's staying at a grand hotel. Boy, would I love to see the rooms in that place. The place must be a jewel. Right? Just imagine the cocktail menu. I should start closing out here. My landlord asked me to help with something over at the inn. So a third job then? More of a personal favor. But thanks for helping out tonight. It does get a little lonely sometimes. Nice. It's been a long day. It's gonna get even longer before you get to sleep. Five Alpine Facts, yeah, we've seen that one. Good night, girl. Beautiful day for a hike, isn't it? I have to say, you look well rested today. That's good. Wait, no, that's not true. I read a book yesterday. Enjoy your sleigh. Let's go to Hinterberg. What was the sad face about? Saying you look well rested when you're on here. Take stuff. And I don't find any of them particularly memorable. This is too. No, that's not a relaxation spot. This one's the one in the forest. I guess this one is the one. This one is at least a nice looking one. I could stay here and not do a dungeon today, but I've already spent an afternoon right here. I'll enjoy doing it again, blah 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 blah. Maybe I'm well rested because I've taken like 7. I've skipped the dungeon for like 14 days, and that's her way of saying like hint hint, do something. Come on, do the dungeon. Do the last dungeon, so we can all go back to normal. It feels good to spend another afternoon here. Yeah, it's so clean and it's so nice and cool here. The afternoon is passing quickly. I should head back to the village. Can't wait to go out tonight. Now, who to spend the evening with? Such a choice, such a nerve-wracking choice. So we have so many options to do. Unlock breakfast selection, really? What? Maybe we should have done Marina earlier. On the other hand, maybe this saves us a menu every day. I don't think so though. Ma'am, I really can't tell you anything I haven't said before. Gertrude, why are you still here? Anything I haven't said before. This is an ice cream stand. We don't serve hot tea. Fraulein, I don't know what game you think you're playing, but your manager will hear about this. I spent every summer in Hinterberg. This is where the young man makes me my final tea. Now you can fix my cup, or you can fetch the young man to do it. I do not care which it is. Don't talk to her like that. What young man? They're serving hot tea by the campfire. I saw them serving hot tea by the campfire. Maybe they even have fennel? As if I would sit down on a wooden bench and fraternize with the riffraff. Good evening, Louisa. It was a pleasure to see you again. That one will be back for sure. Any chance you'd like to stay? I think I could use some backup. Sure. You have to put up with a lot, don't you? You have to see it their way. Some of our customers are just weird. No, not weird at all. Oh, well, I can handle weird. I guess some evenings are better than others. Yeah, I guess some evenings are better than others, just like in any job. Oh, shucks. That your boss? Yeah, and my landlord. Fraulein, I hope you find an incident that needs my attention. This lady made a huge scene. Obviously here you're talking about Gertrude, right? But it kind of sounds like Louisa could be pointing at Marina and saying, this lady made a huge scene. But I should do it ellipsis. It's none of my concern right now. Fraulein, at this stand we aim to serve our customers. The kettle and tea bags are in the bottom drawer in the back. Wish you would know if you focus on your work. Rather than using my stand as an opportunity to hang out with your friends. Hey, I'm paying... Now, before I return to my own matters, can I trust that you will make yourself familiar with your workspace? Yes, sir. He's so going to fire me. I'm sure he won't. It's just, I really need this job. It's just, I really need this job, something. If this is how they treat you, if this is how they treat you, is staying here even worth it? Yes, no doubt, this place is magical. You know, I love the Alps. I love meeting all these different people, and sleighing is just the best. If I have to swallow my pride every now and then, I can handle that. How about you and I do something different next time you're free? Maybe you could show me some of your favorite places around here. I really need this job and all the jobs around here are about the same. Thank you. For reals? That sounds wonderful. I'm always here. Just hit me up next time you're in the area. Like tomorrow. Day 64. Night. It's been a long day. As always. Book, as always. Yeah, that's a repeat. Dear Fraulein, sleep well today. Klaus is very knowledgeable, you know. He mostly deals with beginners these days, but he has more skills up his sleeve. This is a repeat. So have you decided where you'll be going today? Tobacco. You know, I want to try something. What was the first dungeon we went into? Jelly Tunnels 1, right? Or was it Giant? No, it was Giant Cavern 1. No, it wasn't. Giant Cavern was later. I think it was. Yeah, it was. We had a sign here. One path led to Minecart Workshop. The other path led to Jelly Tunnels. Jelly Tunnels was the first dungeon we went to. Let's go in. We entered the dungeon because I want to leave right away. Now, instead of leaving right away, can I actually use my pager? Is that a usable item? Is what I want to find out. All emergency pager. No, it's not a usable item. So it's just a random story item. Yeah. So this isn't using the pager, right? This is just stepping out the dungeon. So using the pager must be... So how would I... This. Oh, this. That's why the pager icon is here. Leave dungeon. Use Klaus's pager to leave the dungeon and return to Hinterberg. Time will advance. Yes. Just in case that triggers something. I don't think it will. But just in case. Hana. Wait, no, not Hana. Marina. Let's go take a walk somewhere or something. Sir, I was on my break. I locked up the register and I was gone for 10 minutes. See, your wife asked me to. 10 minutes during which the stand was completely unattended. Maybe I should stick around. Looks like Marina might need some backup. Staying might increase my familiarity as well. Yeah, sure. Young Fraulein, I walk past here and I see not one, not two, 3 people queuing and nobody around to serve them. I don't care what you do on your break of yours, but you will stay at the stand and make sure customers are served. She's entitled to a break. How about you hire more staff? Enough? My list of problems goes from here to Salzburg. I'm not gonna add another spoiled employee to it. Spoiled? I work my butt off here. I come early, I stay late. I'm friendly no matter how the customers treat me. Fraulein, go find yourself another job. You are done here. But just what I get for giving young people a chance. The nerve. She's like, oh. You should be glad. I've worked enough internships to know a terrible boss when I see one. I can't afford my stay here. Not without that job. God, I shouldn't have. No, you know what? This was unfair. I was completely in the right. What, I'm supposed to just roll over? No matter how that overstuffed or... Can we just go somewhere else, please? Anywhere but here. I'll buy you a drink. Marina studies civil engineering in the hometown of Sevilla. She's probably been to more countries than I ever will. You really do this every year? Go somewhere in the world and just work menial jobs all summer? It's a great way to see the world. Last year I helped at a hotel kitchen in Italy. It was so different from going as a tourist. Not that I could have afforded it anyway as a student. You're incredible. Most people I know would never take a leap like that, let alone every summer. I've seen how much you put your back into everything. It's his loss for firing you. It really is. No, it's mine. I can't stay here without a job. Excuse me, I didn't mean to listen in, but you worked at Nice Eyes? Friends let you go? That man, sweet as a strudel to anyone but his employees. Listen, I've been thinking about hiring someone to help me prepare breakfast every morning. You couldn't find anyone better than Marina. If Rolly and Louisa say so, that's all the reference I need. If you like, join me at the reception later and we can talk about the details. What do you think? Oh my gosh! I think you better get ready for the best for the best breakfast of your life. Maybe you should have done this earlier, so that we would have like these last like 25 days. Well, 50 days really, but the last actual 25 days when we've just been doing nothing but passing time, we could have had a good breakfast every morning. It's been a long day. You know what? Today we're just going to bed. You have to wake up early for tomorrow's best breakfast ever. Good morning. Who's ready for the very best breakfast of their life? How about some eggs Benedict to increase your MP for the day? Ooh, or my special muesli to increase your health. Eggs Benedict. Have you been to Bruno's Swamp? I love kayaking, it's the best. Okay, Emmy. Let's go to Bruno's Swamp. Okay. I went here earlier today while you were gone, I think. No, wait, no, I went here. This is something else. No, this is the campfire. Let's go to this one. Right next to the thing. Wait, no, this is the campfire. What the hell is this? This is also a campfire. 2 campfires, okay. Have I actually been to both then? Did I miss one? No, I'm pretty sure I've done both. Yeah, I doubt I've missed this one that's right by. Well, just to be thorough, I'll check. Yeah. Now let's spend the time here. It feels good to spend another afternoon here, does it though? Something about this swamp then keeps pulling me in. It's raw, it's not something to put in a brochure, blah blah blah. This is... Repeat. I ate my eggs Benedict and I sat around in the swamp all day. In pouring rain. Okay. Now, where is she today? Ah, she's actually nowhere to be found today. Right? There's no what's her face today. There's no Marina anywhere today. Which means we're going to watch a movie today. Cinema. Krampus, Beauty and a Perch. I could just do something by myself this evening. Nobody says I have to be social all the time. Today they're showing a fantasy film. Maybe I can pick up a trick or two and increase my physical attack. Oh, the problem with doing this though is that we can't do tomorrow's. Well, we can maybe. No, I guess what I'm trying to say is if they have a different movie each day, we won't be watching consecutive days if you watch a movie now. So you still have to watch. But I mean, we can't do anything else today anyway. Hannah's not around. Marina's not around. So, movie it is. The fights in this film are really well choreographed. It's amazing how the sword fight in a movie changes once you've slain a few monsters. Like watching Hollywood actors speak German lines. Most are terrible, but occasionally someone nails it. And these guys are nailing it. I'm picking up new techniques just by watching. Nice. That got me pumped. Introvert. Spend 3 evenings alone. Let's go watch TV today. Because I didn't watch enough movies today. We'll watch more TV at night. There's a true crime documentary running today. Little did they suspect what the lab results would reveal. Not only were there 3 DNA matches, but they were all closer to home than expected. Much, much closer. Yeah, 3 whole evenings, that's all it takes, yeah. After 60 plus days of spending time with other people. Yeah. I'm an introvert. Oh, I fast forwarded through some of the lines. I'm still working shifts at Kiddieland as well, and I'll head there as soon as I'm done here. Come visit me there sometime? We could hang out together on Doberkogel. Nice. Let's talk breakfast first. What can I get you? I should go to Colmsine more often now that I have the time. Doberkogel. So this will actually take up the afternoon slot, which is good. Do any kids ever come here? There aren't any kids at all in the town that we've seen. Hey Marina, how's the new job at Teresa's place? She's just so nice, like you wouldn't believe. Had a spare room for me and everything. And the pay is better than at the ice cream stand. I can cut down my hours here and even go sleighing in the afternoons. Thank you so much, Louisa. You're a lifesaver. Glad I could help. My shift here is almost over. Then it's time to do some training. Have to get in shape for those dungeons. Got any plans today? I was thinking I'd hike all the way up to the peak. We could go together. This might take all day, or we could just teleport there. Let's take a hike like Teresa keeps suggesting. What are we waiting for? Let's hike. Ladies, got a teensy little favor to ask. Whoa, is that? Yeah, it's Sam Keel. Call me Sam. Listen, I'm going to the dungeon. Problem is, I still got my golf bag on me. Any chance I could drop that here, pick it up later? We can wait a little, right? Kevin is supposed to take the afternoon shift, and it's usually not super late. Sam, listen. Her shift's over. You're asking her to stay and guard your stuff. Besides, your golf clubs are probably worth more than we make in a year. She couldn't leave them to take as much as a toilet break. You're right. I wasn't thinking. Sorry, shouldn't have asked. Marina's like, oh. Are you for real? You know who that was, right? Yeah, he's a bestie. Don't worry about it. Sure, Sam's an alright guy. Just a little entitled, maybe. Come on, you and I have the height to take. Apparently, Marina and Sam do not have a... Their acquaintance level is met. I still can't believe you told Sam Keel after the way you did. He's about as big a star as it gets. So what? He's good at slaying. Why make such a huge deal of that? Honestly, most of these stars don't deserve the pedestal you're putting them on. They're just people who happen to be good at the thing we like. Easy for you to say. You're so amazing at this you could go pro yourself. How many dungeons have you done now? They're subtly digging at me for not completing the last dungeon yet. I bet you're just as good. If you just had the time to go out and practice, you'd easily get as many dungeons done as I do, -1. I've seen how rude some of these big names have been to you. Frankly, I don't get how you can idolize them so much. Don't you think I see that myself? So what if I allow myself to be a bit of a fangirl? I like being excited about things. It makes my experience here all the more memorable. Okay, now I like that line of yours. Now I like you. Well, I like you more. But still treat them as your peers. I think if you allowed yourself to treat them as your peers, your experience will be even more memorable. Yes. Go hang out at the campfire with them. Stop admiring them from afar and just chat with them, one slayer to another. Maybe you're right. That's it. Maybe you're right. I love being up here. Isn't the view amazing? Helps a lot to get some perspective when you can see forever, huh? I'm glad we took this hike. Whenever I talk to you, I feel like I could take on the entire world. But now I've decided that since we've done movies once, we have to do movies every time now until we finish. Marina's over here at the campfire. We have to do movies now until we finish, until we get a repeat. Yeah. Classic Austrian movie about a small town hotel. Better increase my familiarity. There are probably 4, right? 1 for each stat. I think I saw this one when I was a kid. Big hotel tycoon gets mistaken for a bellhop, doesn't understand why everybody's pushing him around. A lot of these old films are like basic mix-up comedies, not far removed from 19th century theatre. But I like how they took their time with every scene. No quick cuts, and these actors could really work with their eyes. The sets are interesting too, not too far off from Hinterberg's flair despite 60 years of difference. Fast forward. Yes. Book. Nah. Television. I want to be more amused. Amuse me. Oh, this one is this episode. An episode of a long-running detective show is on. There's a cute German Shepherd dog. I'm sorry, but this seat is reserved for Commissioner Ruffs. Are you saying this dog outranks me? You and me both, my dear Sergeant. You and me both. Commissioner Ruffs. I'm trying something new today. I've made this quiche with local mushrooms and cheese. Turns out it reduces the amount of time the attack conduits take to recharge. How about it? It's really good. Sure. I guess. Have a great day. 68. Day 68. Do you have any new conversations now? Hey you. What's up, Marina? See you later. Enjoy your stay, Louisa. Let's go. Teleport to Summit Crest. Oh, it's not up here. Scenic Point is down there. Yes. Yes. I'm so excited about the movie today. Our next movie today. See what they have on offer. Today they're showing a documentary on magic dungeons from all over the world. Maybe I can learn a trick or two and improve my magical attack. Oh, so there's more than 6. There'll be more than 4. This documentary investigates how local governments and international organizations dealt with the appearance of magic. Unsurprisingly, there's been a ton of research into military applications. But it turns out that magic is bound to its natural environment. The ability to spellcast fizzles out once you leave the area. Take a kobold out of Hinterberg surroundings and it just melts into a puddle of goo. Move it further and it dissolves into thin air. Good. Good, yeah. So kobolds can't run rampant all over the world, I guess. Good. Oh, that actually was a thing I skipped. The film helped me understand something better, something. Who cares? I got my stat increase. They are playing a recording of a traditional play. The stage seems to be the inside of a farmhouse. But if the woman is not our long-lost and very rich Aunt Razzie, then we have been entertaining and charming a stranger all this time. And so this is actually exactly what she just said as well, right? Well, not today, but the day before from the cinema show yesterday, where she said that a lot of old-time shows were about mistaken swap identities. And the real Aunt Razzie, oh my, she's the new servant woman? So I'm glad actually that it's nice actually that those two both exist, because the existence of one supports the other, or supports the world building claim that. Well, I suppose it's not even a world building claim; it's a real life thing, probably. That a bunch of old movies and plays, 19th century plays are like that. Morning, Louisa. Those slimy tendrils, I wonder what the deal is with those. What can I get you for breakfast? Quiche. So where are you going today? Call sign. Day 69. So go back to... Let's go to this one. Seen all those before. Several times. Okay, let's check the movies today. Beauty and the Perch. Yes. Today they're showing a romantic comedy. Bet that increase my amusement. Sure. The movie is cute. Girl meets boy in unusual circumstances. A fish out of water. I'm only half following along. I'm a fish out of water as well. A fish that casts spells at monsters. I don't think my circumstances could be any more unusual. Here I am, watching a film about people getting to know each other. I could be out there getting to know more people. Not tonight though. Tonight I'll enjoy a solitary evening and let a couple on screen do all the work. That was entertaining. Maybe tomorrow I'll hang out with someone else, see what happens. Someone new, see what happens. Wow, I got 75 amusement from that. Although I don't know if that counted yesterday's amusement from the television. It might have. Yeah, 1000 relaxation. A game show is playing. An excited woman with red cheeks is turning a giant wheel. The wheel smiles upon Christine. She will be able to fulfill her lifelong dream of going on a Mediterranean cruise. The audience is holding their breath. Jackpot! Cruise ship, here comes Christine. So Christine's won 2 cruise ships now that we know of. Or cruise ship rides. Assuming it's the same Christine. Good morning! I'm so looking forward to my kiddie land shift today. Might even do a dungeon on my break. So let's talk breakfast. Eggs Benedict. I'll leave you to your breakfast. So she basically took over the role from Teresa, who never comes out anymore, to greet me. And I've seen how many movies now? I've seen 4 movies now, I think. Can't be that many left. I estimate 6 or 8. Teresa gave up on shooing you away and now just pretend you don't exist, yeah. I haven't done much today. Yeah, I don't think that one does anything. No stat boost or anything. Can't interact with it from the bottom. Yes. Fast forward. Fast forward. Wow, now my sleepiness buff is 4.5. The sleepiness debuff is 4 and like 1/3 bars long. I must have really slept in today. Yep. They're showing that fantasy film attack. That fantasy film again. I've seen it before, but you could still slightly improve my physical attack. Okay, so now we hit. Weird how it increases. Weird how what increases. The fatigue. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's because it's a percentage, yeah. But it is weird from like a game point of view. Sorry, from like an in-game story kind of thing point of view. It shouldn't increase. Hey Marina, thinking about joining the campfire tonight? Yeah, in a little while. I promised Sam I'd stop by tonight. Sam Keel? You two know each other now? Yeah, he's super nice. Kind of a big dog if you know him better. But don't tell him I said that. We started doing our morning runs together. He's definitely not a morning person, so that's the only time I can actually keep up with him. You doing anything tonight? We could go to the campfire together. This might be the last evening I spend with Marina. Oh. Actually, the campfire is another thing that I haven't fully explored. 2 jobs just to go out sling a couple times a week. Damn, that's dedication. Yeah, I really respect your passion. I'm just happy I get to take part in all of this. So am I, you know. Every day, magic never gets old for me. 3 of the 4 super slayers are here. Think I'll call it a night soon. Me too. Marina, remind me to take a closer look at your ex tomorrow morning. Might have some ideas for upgrades. 4 of the 5. 4 of the 5, and then there's me. You're getting along really well with the big stars. You were so right about them. I can't believe how approachable they are. They're here because they love the same thing you do. Huh, the nice I stand. You going down memory lane? Find anything good? Believe it or not, I did. Sure, the boss was an entitled jerk, and some of the customers, Gertrude, weren't much better. But I got a lot of smiles here. It's a good feeling to make someone's day better, even if it's just by selling them ice cream. You think you go abroad again next year? Work more jobs like this one? Maybe in Canada? Oh, definitely. She has a really interesting strategy though. When you work summer jobs in a place like this, you have to expect the bad with the good. It's part of the deal. Any job is bearable for a couple of months really. And in return, each year feels so different from the last. Every year, I get to dive into something completely new, completely different. Every year feels like I'm growing so much. This year felt really special because of magic, and also because I met you. And because you finally speak to me after 2 months. The way you assert yourself, how you don't put up with anybody's baloney, I think it's rubbed off on me a little. Thanks for that. You're a good friend, Louisa. I hope you rubbed off on me as well. Your perseverance, your energy, your positive outlook on everything. I could really use some of that in my life. HP slots have increased by 2 and my fatigue slots have increased as well. If you're ever thinking of going to Sevilla, hit me up. It's beautiful, you know. Just not in summer. And my couch is usually free. Just don't come in summer. It's been a long day. Yeah, let's watch TV. They are drawing this week's lottery numbers. Dashing gentleman reads the numbers written on little plastic balls. 5, 7, 39, 11. This week's superstar number is 53. I didn't win and I'm getting really sleepy. Time to end the game, yes. There's some minor things I can do like visit the campfire a couple times and things like that, but Sleep well last night. I went to the village museum the other day and there are more conversations here as well, but it was certainly informative. What can I get you today? Quish. Have fun today. Comstein. Now on day 70, we're finally going to, day 71, excuse me, we're finally going to finish the game and move on to the side story. Come on. Oh, you're already saving the game, that was why. But I want to make a manual save. So, thank you very much. Thank you very much also. Just to verify, I'm looking at my achievements now. I have 47 or 50. 2 of them are to finish the game. 3 of them are to finish the game. Well, 2 finish the game, and 1 to finish the game, 1 to finish the dungeon, and 1 to get a coin from the dungeon. So basically, all 3 finish the game. The dungeon I haven't done is over here. Basilisks roosts. The portal makes my skin tingle like so many before, but this time is different. This is it. Once I'm through, there is no coming back. Magic will disappear. There's not much time left. I should step inside. Or possibly I can use a pager while I'm in there. Wow, look at that. That was a splash of color that we've never seen before. Very fancy, yes. Now where's the stupid coin? Because I have to get the coin this run, right? There's no coming back. Small buffer. Really? We're fighting them while I'm on this thing? Really? What is this? Thank goodness my mana isn't going down. There's a cockatrice, not a basilisk. Yeah, basilisk? A basilisk is a lizard, right? In my mind, yeah, me too. Ow. I did all that because I wanted to take a screenshot. Oh, come on, right into the fight. Oh, don't worry, I have how many health bars? 15 health bars, 14 enough. I'm good. Go kitty cat. Nice. Ish. So smashing this gave me slightly more than 1/4 of my conduit, which is actually really good. Okay. So I came in from here. Coin, Basilisk Ruse. Find all commemorative coins. Well, now we don't care. Don't have to care what I miss in the rest of the dungeon. Miko. No more stress in the dungeon. Just have to finish. Ow. Basilisk defender the mountain roof. Haven't we met before? Are you seriously full? Are you full health again? No, you're not. Okay, fine. Jeez. Right into the cat. Oh. What is my 2 skill right now? Attack conduits. Flame breath. Ah. The icon for it didn't really look like anything. Any chests hidden around? Uh-oh. Don't softlock myself in there. This is not the time to softlock myself. There might be a chest or something hidden this way behind. The sideways flame or rhino's head, yeah. Or hammerhead shark or something. Well, looks like there's nothing here. Let's go. I wonder if it's possible to just ignore all the mechanics. Probably not, eh? Yeah, it does seem a lot more involved than the other 3, yes. But they don't do that much damage. Let me see how much damage this does. Let me kill this one. They barely touch me at all. Okay, those ones do a lot more damage together. Okay, fine. Let's kill it. So there are so many of these coming up. But I mean, I also have potions, right? In theory, I think I could have ignored them all if I wanted to use potions. And we would have been fine. Just giving the boss a handicap. Slight handicap. Okay, first things first, cat. No chest in here, no anything. I guess I should check, even though this is like the end of the game. Technically, I don't know if there's a secret. Not secret, but I don't know if there's a final dungeon or something after this. But it's possible that the scientists manufactured one. Might as well go pick up all the gear I can. Why was this necessary? Why was the camera change necessary? Basilisk's pet. Yes, very nice, but why the change? Anyway, just showing off. Wanted to show off the view, yeah. There's no change if I come over here. Just over there. Complete every dungeon. That's me. Goodbye, magic. And sorry, Marina, about yeah. I know you wanted to complete more dungeons. You're training for them. But no more. This isn't... I don't know what this is. This is a low effort drawing of your character. I don't know up or down. Got no sense of orientation. There's no temperature. I can't feel my bruises. I'm not even sure I'm breathing. Softly, everything swells up at once. There's light from every angle. Something that feels like vibrations or sound. And in a single moment, it all bursts. Every nerve in my body is rapid firing, a white-hot glare, incomprehensible and uniform. An endless orchestra playing every possible piece of music all at once. Nice. Maybe I'll take a picture of that. Everything is so vast, unfathomably grand and full, and it keeps growing. And as it expands, patterns start to stand out. Bumps, swirls. I know you. You're me. Well, you're the person who came to visit me. No, 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 no. We were so close. An image of me comes back into focus. I'm Louisa. I'm a lawyer. Was a lawyer. I'm a slayer. I have a body. That is me. It's aching. It's being carried somewhere. Uh-oh. What the hell is going on here? I have to find Mia Wagner now. I have to stop her. But I don't have to do it alone. Goo hair. She does have goo hair. Jeez. I don't have to do that alone, and I don't have to do it in this outfit. Let me change my outfit. Let me change my outfit to... oh, day tourist. With goo hair. I still have goo hair. I can't get rid of the goo hair. Inventory. Outfits. Santa Claus with goo hair. Uh-huh. No goo hair. Got you, game. Got you, devs. I have to head to the main square. It's time to end this. They forgot one, yeah? No treasure? You want me to go to the main square? Like, through here? How do you want me to continue on? I have this and this. Main square is down that way. But where am I supposed to climb for this? Oh, they want me to go up this thing, probably. I shouldn't have jumped down. Yeah, you're right. Central pillory. Wait, I can do that? I managed to put it below myself and just walked up onto it. That was a very strange interaction there. Look at all those body parts. How nostalgic. You haven't done this in months. Oh, there goes some of my magic powers. I guess it changed. Now we have to do the skating thing. Poor museum. Ow. So which powers do I have now? It's back to goo. I thought they were removing that power from me. What I did this earlier was I did this and I walked into it at the same time. Somehow. But see, I can't do it like... It doesn't let me do that. So yeah, I'm not sure how it interacted earlier. But I managed to put it beneath my feet so that when the goo block came into existence, it pushed me up onto itself. I can't seem to replicate that now. Anyway, probably not intended. Probably not. You have a necro. Got to die. Meantime, I'll kill you. This poor guy isn't even getting a turn. He's like completely frozen up. He's just kind of standing there. The cat's not giving him a turn at all. Amusing to watch. And the cat doesn't expire either. Doesn't seem like. Yes, we get it. Don't have to point the camera at that thing. It's right in front of me. So even in this final dungeon, there's a chest. We'll never know what the chest gave us though. What did the chest give? Who knows? Who cares? Probably healing for, yep. 3x max heal. 3 max health potions. You're right. Look, the clock changed. It's 10 o'clock instead of 9 o'clock. Although I don't know for sure if the town clock always at 10 o'clock. Ragnar? Well, it looks like the new Hinterberg already has his first guest. I was hoping for an A-lister, frankly. A big VIP. Something fitting the occasion. But you'll do. Look around, look at the destruction. Is this your new Hinterberg? Oh, that. Don't concern yourself with that. I'll have it rebuilt in no time. Just a matter of finding the right personnel. See, people don't appreciate how excruciating my work is. You have a bold vision, you dare to think big, then it all gets dragged into the mud by entitled staff, by incompetence, by the endless meetings, by having to convince every thick-headed hick that they just don't get it. But I'm finally past that stage now. Imagine your perfect holiday, a family-friendly theme park where every cog moves with clockwork precision. I can see the buffering, yeah, I can see the buffering. But why? What's causing it? It's a little bit here and there, I see that. But why? And now it's stopped. Asja, yeah. He wasn't having any drop frames at all. Mine was legitimately drop frames. I don't know why. Yeah, now it's gone. Like the drop frames have stopped, so. Imagine your perfect holiday, a family-friendly theme park where every cog moves with clockwork precision and there's no stream lag. Every wish you could think of, your magical assistance will be at your service 24 hours a day. You are completely off the purple rails. I don't think so, Fraulein. It's a very interesting creature. Need I remind you that you're a guest here? Ooh, wait a minute, is that... Say, Fraulein, what's that in your hair? It's gone. How absolutely delightful. No, there's no goo here. We both have a little magic inside ourselves now, haven't we? Come closer, let me see. It wasn't easy work taming magic, but all the energy and effort was so worth it. Just to see you finally tamed as well. You meddling gnat. You permanent mosquito bite. Who did you think you are? You think I'll let an outsider tell me how to run my village? Oh. Whack this creature, Twisted Guigola. Oh. Cat, please do your thing. Can you come down to the ground? Please don't float above my cat. Please don't. Ow. Ow. Well, he got annihilated by butterflies. Please make me fight all of them at once. Yes. Oh. That's different. Where's my cat? The wild hunt. Ow. Here, cat. Do your thing. Just be there when I need you to do your thing. Like that, I guess. But I can't regenerate magic. I don't have a... I mean, besides potions, I guess. I don't have monsters to hit. Oh, my thing's a goobla. I guess I do have some kind of MP regeneration. So yeah, maybe I do have to be using these. Oh, cat disappeared. Ah. No, I can't trap it in place. I was hoping to trap it in place as it flew by, but no such luck. Oh, he's on the ground. Oh, I can't. Oh. Now that you're on the ground, take this. Somehow Hotel Seablick survived. You stubborn little... Ooh. What? Stop me, Wagner. I'm here. I don't have a name. I don't have words. No notion of past events. But I can feel myself. I'm a creature with a wide-eyed gaze. Watching as the world unfolds before me in a split second into something so vast, so full, it would be maddening if there was a mind to reflect on it. They're basically reusing the same animations as earlier to save money. As it is, I just feel it stare straight back at me. It's a familiar feeling. As if it's the most natural thing to lock eyes with something so ageless, endless, bright, fiery. Like one wild animal negotiating with another, the stare is everything. All my senses are heightened. Every twitch, every swirl carries meaning. This is a dialogue. It is an exchange, an acknowledgement, a careful exposure of ourselves to the other. And there's a joy in it, radiating through the wordless interaction like the deep satisfaction you get when everything you want to say is at once understood. The dungeons were never about sending a message we're supposed to act on. They're not a code for something we were to translate. They're an invitation to get together, to be in each other's presence, to react to each other, to play. To acknowledge that our world is so vast and strange that our attempts to put it into tiny boxes and commoditize it are ridiculous and futile. I understand the pattern of magic appearing through the centuries. You can try and make the world smaller, but all that volume never goes away. Anytime we think we have it all sussed out, things will just get stranger. And I understand why it's enough for one person to finish every dungeon. Because they are about the act of having a conversation. A single attentive listener who will hear you out is quite enough for that. That's actually surprisingly clear, I guess. Surprisingly, they actually explain, like, that's surprisingly expositional, which isn't bad. I mean, rather than leave it vague and be like, yes, that was magic. They actually explain, like, this is why magic appeared through the ages. This is why only one person is required to finish all the dungeons. I haven't had sleep like in Hinterberg since I was a teenager. I'll miss that. Sigh, time to pack up my things. And maybe change my outfit. News anchor. And in local news, Hinterberg's mayor Karen Wagner was arrested last night after a wave of magic destruction devastated the village. The mayor only had time for a brief statement as the police escorted her away. My team and I did everything right. My lawyers are going to have a field day with all of you. The incident has made international news, with other places of magic such as Venice now questioning the safety of their own dungeons. While many of Hinterberg's residents are still in shock, the spirit here is anything but broken. Our committee to rebuild Hinterberg will have its first session today. It'll be a long road, but if I learn anything, every hike starts with one resolute step. Up next, don't take the Pixel doll out of its original packaging. Analysts claim the little monsters could become the next collector craze. I've been putting it off long enough now. I should go check out. It feels weird to go through the motions with Teresa. Handing her my credit card, watching her process it with the air of professional friendliness. With some people, you can just never tell what's really going on inside. She's one of them. All done. Have a safe journey. I'll make sure to give you 5 stars. Ha! I can certainly use them. We're gonna have a lot fewer guests next year, I wager. Louisa? Take off your stupid hat. I mean, thank you for all you've done for us. God knows what would have happened here without you. It's a shame you have to leave. You've only been here for such a short time, but... Well, you should know. You have friends here now. I know. I promise I'll be back. See you soon, Teresa. Now what is this, 1000 times resist? Wow, a lot of people here. I should have a bit of time left before I have to board my train. Dog! Oof. You came! Dog, so good to see you, boy. You're the best, you know that, right? Oof. Yeah, I'm gonna miss you too, buddy. A lot. Wanna come back with me? Just so you know, we're not done being friends. School's over in a couple of months, then I'm coming over and we'll hang. You bring David with you, right? Like I'm going to let her have... Like I'm gonna let her have all the fun by herself. When we go to the amusement park, you'll have to go on every roller coaster with me, okay? Tia always chickens out. What? It's true. We were a good team, you and I, weren't we? Solved the case, saved the village. The saving was mostly Louisa though. Yeah. Thanks for that. For everything, actually. So long, Slayer. We'll see each other soon. Also, it's not that safe, yeah. Well, they'll rebuild it. But also... what happens if you're not max relationship with everyone here? Do they just not turn up? Or do you get different conversations, I wonder? So, you're leaving. I don't know how Persona games end. I've never ended a Persona game. I never finished a Persona game, so... Who knows? Maybe I'll come back next year. We could just go hiking. I'd like that. It's gonna be a while until the dust settles. Until people understand just how much you did for us. But they'll come around. I'll make sure of it. I've thrown in my name for the next election. It's time I pull myself together and use my voice around here. Well, in Mass Effect, for example, everyone's there whether you've maxed out their storyline or not. They might not like you if you didn't build relationships with them, but they'll be there. It's time they finally got a great mayor. Let's see what happens. You saved this village, you really did. Thank you, Louisa. Oh, maybe I shouldn't bring that sword onto the train. Yeah, well. I don't know about P4. I should play P4 at some point. Fraulein Dorfer, my name is Hans. Madame Dengil saw the news report in Hinterberg and sent me to express her gratitude to you. Madame has already set up a fund to help the rebuilding effort. Thanks to you, she's hoping to return to Hinterberg next year. She hopes to see you again soon. Please contact us if you ever intend to travel to Carinthia. All this mess, and I've sold a construction company that's gonna fix it. Kind of funny if you think about it. Well, guess I'll have to roll up my sleeves and start over. Honestly though, you're my hero. His shadow is missing pieces, yes. And sure, between the two of us, I've said that to a lot of people. But this time, I mean it. There wouldn't be a village to fix if you hadn't stepped in. I said I owe you and I meant it. Hope I can repay you sometime. Hey, how does it feel to be the hero of the day? Great! I'm no hero, I'm just glad it's over. Great. Feeling good about it? You should. You did something that mattered. Kinda envy you for it. So what's next for you? I don't know. But I'm done being a hack, I can tell you that much. Which probably means I'm back to square one. You'll find something, I know you will. You're the kind of guy who'll persevere whatever you set your mind to. That means something coming from you. We'll talk soon, yeah? Don't be a stranger, Louisa. How did you feel the moment you and Magic embraced? Wait, I didn't tell you about that. How do you know? If you work with magic for so long, you develop an ear. Again, this is the third time they've used like an ear. It should be a ear. For the melodies it hums, faint as they may be. Last night, the melody turned into a duet. There was a sudden joy in the air. Everyone in Hinterberg must have felt it, probably even Julian. You might put that when you're writing something, maybe. Even then, I don't know. What are you going to do now that magic is gone? If you're writing dialogue by a character, it should be a year. An ear. I guess maybe it's an ear. Fair enough, I guess. Whatever, I say a year myself. Magic isn't gone. You have to understand that. The dungeons are gone, the spells are gone. But magic will always be a part of this world. That's what it's been trying to tell us. Now we have the internet back in Hinterberg. I'll just sell my gear online. I can't thank you enough for what you've done for me, and for all of us. If you ever need a friend, I'll be right here. Our work here is done. I shall head for Venice next. You could come along? Maybe I'll join you later. Need a break from all this. Of course. Take your rest. You earned it. You deserve it. Thanks to you, we know that magic is not a threat to the world. It's just looking for an ambassador, a paragon. I am suitably skilled for the role. We shall meet again, Louisa. Oh no. Ah, there you are. You've had your moment with the entity, I presume? I've never experienced... Shh, not here. Not now. Your account will be tainted if you rush through it. Slow and methodical, remember? We shall have plenty of time to explore every detail when I come to Vienna next week. We can find ourselves a nice and quiet coffee house and review your meeting with magic all day long. You're headed for Vienna next? I go where science needs me. I will stay as long as it takes. We'll need an accurate account for our paper, won't we? Our paper? Of course! Since it'll be largely about your exploits, it's only fair to credit you as my co-author. Oh, think of all the conferences we will go to. There's one in Barcelona next month. Seaside! You are going to love their tapas, my young friend. I'll miss this place, not just for the dumplings. You've given me quite the appetite for slaying as well. Perhaps I'll visit another place of magic next year. Maybe a proper vacation next time. Bring my wife, the kids, and the daggers. What have we done? Louisa Dorfer? Hi, I'm Janice. I'm with Jay Wong's PR agency. Jay asked me to tell you that she's in Switzerland, far away from magic and monsters. Honestly, I'm so glad she's taking a break. I'm starting to get really worried. She always was a good boss. It was tough to see her work herself into the ground. I don't know what you did to convince her to take a break, but if anybody ever needed one, well, I think she really needed a friend like you. I hope she gets better. I saw your fight on the main square, I mean. I was near the Grand Hotel, defending the villagers against a horde of monsters. After I took out the last one, I saw the final moments of your battle. You were truly inspiring, Louisa. Then, suddenly, you were gone. What happened? I became Magic's paragon. I became Magic's champion. It took me away to have a moment. It was strange. We didn't speak a word, yet I felt like we completely understood each other. That was what we wanted to do. That was what we wanted all along, to have a conversation. It was like the world itself was speaking up, asserting its presence, its depth, its desire to be engaged with. Extraordinary. And I can't say that I fully understand, but I hope that soon I will. I'm leaving for Hastings. There are 5 dungeons there. Should be manageable, right? I'm so glad you and I met. I know just where to focus my efforts now, and I have you to thank for that. As soon as I finish the Hastings 5, I'd love to come visit you and talk about the experience. Until then, take care, my friend. So you're gonna go destroy the magic in the city now, in Hastings? I was hoping I'd catch you. Wanted to say goodbye. A lot of the villagers are still shell-shocked. It's gonna take a while to repair the damage around here. They're forming a committee to organize a rebuilding effort. I've told them I want to help. You think they'll let you join the committee? I think so. We'll see. Right now, they need all the help they can get. You made me realize I should play a more active part around here. This will be a good first step. Take care, Louisa. I'm really glad we met. Wow, talk about a finale with fireworks. Even I didn't see that coming, and I knew pretty much from the first minute that the mayor was evil. I did tell you, remember? Yeah, I remember. Your work was pretty important too, though. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise, yes? So what's next for you? You're actually going to go to uni? I said I will, so yes, it's a fact. Who knows? Next time you see me, I might be a professor. Confession time. When you told me to turn off the camera once in a while, I think I needed that. I thought I'd just get the frownies again. Turns out it's real stick like to just be me, all by myself. You should think about starting your own streaming channel. You have a lot to share with the world. You know it, I know it. Screenshot will know it. If you do, come visit me in Mannheim. I'll be your mentor. And my NX is always free. Is that how you heard what I said? I'll be right here. I'll be right here. I do speak like that. I'll be right here. Oh, I'll be right here. So, I really didn't expect that. Whole magical apocalypse, flying houses, roads all twisted and going way up into the sky. And in the middle of it all, you. A real life action hero. I've got to talk to my guys. Maybe we can sell the movie rights to your story. You in? If you star as my sidekick. If you play the role of my sidekick, sure. Ha! A blockbuster like that, I'd take any role in it. Hell, I'd play you if you want me to. I got calls from 3 celebrity news stations today. They all asked me if I can put them in touch with you. Like it or not, you're famous now. And I can tell you, 13-year-old me would have been your biggest fan. What you did here was incredible, and what you did for me was no less so. Thank you, Lisa. You've made a friend here. One with a purple jet if you ever want to borrow it. And last but not least, hey, just wanted to say goodbye. Need to get back to work soon. I don't remember a purple jet. I have a couple weeks left here, so I'll help out with disaster relief. You're not letting them take advantage of you, are you? Ha, no. If I learn anything from you, that's not gonna happen anymore. Klaus is heading the effort. He's making sure that I get paid, and that it's gonna look good on my CV too. I'm so glad we met, Louisa. Every year I've done something like this, I always felt like I've grown. But this year, well, that was a special one. Thanks to you even more than magic. If you're ever around Sevilla, you hit me up, right? Whew. That was a lot of people. Did I miss anyone? No? No. Save game. Here. Dungeons 26. Can I pan the camera to look over? I cannot. Can I look around the side? Only partially. Only partially. Oh well. This is it. Am I ready to leave? Have I said my goodbyes to everybody? Leave Hinterberg. Hold up. Don't you dare tell me you're gonna leave without saying goodbye. Alex, I'm so with that mask on. Alex, I'm so glad you made it. It was close, love. Took way too much time packing all my stuff. Who's this? You're leaving? Thought you had a couple of vacation weeks left. Yeah, well, I'm not spending them here. Always wanted to see Vienna, though. You're going to show me around, right? You bet. So, what are we waiting for? It'll be an adventure. We'll come in unbothered. You know, maybe I'll just never return home. Wouldn't that be nice? Always being someplace special. Every day is an adventure, and we always get to pick which one to go on. Don't get me wrong, I'm alright with my work. I don't love it, but it keeps a roof over my head. And it's a pretty good roof too. But this, hell, I'll miss this. A holiday is an opportunity to get away from your life for a while. Be somebody different if you want. Make new experiences. Somewhere else, preferably far from home. Sometimes it takes a little time to adjust back to normal life afterwards. Oh yes. My normal life can bite me. Whatever comes next, I'm never going back to it. Nice, nice. Good ending. I like that ending. Lieutenant Barclay, Studio Dog. Commissioner Ruffs. Wobbler Sound has a nice icon. Joseph Wu? Porting consultant. It could have been Barclay, yes. Third-party access requiring attribution. Hey, that's what you do with your games. Special thanks. Future friends. The Collaboratory. Thank you for playtesting. Production baby, just one. Yeah, I should not have played this game. Now I want to go on a vacation for real. See, if you can't finish your credits by the end of the first song, you're not what I would consider a small team. It's just encouraging longer songs. well, the alternative is we have no song. We have no song right now. Oh, look, Chinese characters. These are all the localization stuff though, but yeah. Oh, wait, no, not localization. This is actually This is not necessary. Okay, there's localization. Okay. Marketing and localization. Thank you so much for playing Dungeons of Hinterberg. It was a joy to make it. If you enjoyed playing it, please spread the word. Heart. Start new game. Plus. You know, I'm not actually going to play through New Game Plus, but I want to see what starting it does. So in New Game Plus, you can play through the game from the start while keeping your last playthrough's inventory, player stats, and most of the perks that you receive from relationship level ups. In addition, you can choose to either keep your past relationship progress or to reset it. Just keep in mind that this might lead to a pretty empty Hinterberg if you already completed most hangouts in the last playthrough. Yeah, cool. Cancel. Episode Renault. It's a short prequel set just before Louisa arrives in Hinterberg. Play as Renault, who is on a mission to seal 7 magical rifts that have appeared all around the village and its environs. Tough mode. Everybody has a choice to make. You either make it willingly or by your complacence. Why are you in this damn dungeon? Those who heed the call must surrender themselves to it completely. There will be nothing left for them. Magic's a terrible foe. One must become a terrible blade to stand against it. Our resident Chunibia. What is his inventory like? What attack conduits does he have? Giant water projectiles right now in large area. Kick thing, slash thing. This is nice. These two look pretty good because they're AoEs as well, so sure. What charms do you have? Nothing, you hopeless person. Gear, midnight. Physical attack 210. So he's already like high level and everything. His gear, his armor isn't very good though. I'm gonna miss my gems. I'm gonna miss my gems a lot. Ow. Give me my gems. Is there beauty in what you do? If so, it is not meant to be your adornment. There is no room for vanity or selfish desires. You are the steel that cleaves through the forces of evil. That is all you shall be. Wasn't there a camera switch here? Are you seriously not giving me a camera switch? You expect me to remember how to solve the puzzle? Okay, good. The riddles, they are child's play. Study them all the same. You must learn how the dungeons work. That is how you shall find a way to destroy them. I did complain about camera switch, and now I didn't, yeah. Wicked creature, you will not stop me. None of you as well. If that is how you want to play it, very well. I accept your challenge. Me and my mustache, I mean my sword. Ow. Yo, I don't like this skill. Ow. I saw that coming. Let's play that a little better. We used this skill earlier, when there's still things to kill. Wow, that was a lot more straightforward. Is this the best you can do? He's limping. Oh, a different room. The village doctor's talents would be better spent on cattle and horses. Rest, she said, as if you should be so lucky. Beep. Renault, it's Adrienne. You've been there a week now without a word. Call me back. Click. I will not call her back. Blood may be thicker than water, but even blood is a distraction. Allow yourself a moment's respite, and soon it becomes a habit. Your sister will understand in time. Beep. Okay, you know what? This is ridiculous. You're ridiculous. This isn't exactly a one-woman job, Renault. There are 16 companies under our holding. You're off somewhere in the Alps whacking monsters, and I'm left with Papa's mess? Aren't any of your friends... Oh, who am I kidding? Friends are a distraction. Is that about right? Look, either you snap out of it, or we're both out of a fortune. What's it gonna... Ring? What? Sir, I'm terribly sorry for the disturbance at this hour. There's a guest waiting for you downstairs at the bar. It's, Mia Wagner. A single exit, not counting the windows. Behind the counter would be a good place for concealed weapons. The big guy's a potential threat, but I could take him. Never seen the waitress here before. She's not wearing official hotel attire. Monsieur Dupont, merci for making time on such short notice. Merci. This isn't the usual waitress. How very observant. This is Elk, my personal assistant. Very discreet. But it's so good to see you live up to your reputation. Please, why don't you sit? You see, Monsieur Dupont, I can call you Renault, yes? Good. You see, Renault, you are something of an enigma. One of the world's top slayers by any ranking, and yet you choose to stay out of the spotlight entirely. You never partake in our town's cultural and wellness offerings. You never give interviews. Even the other pros barely know a thing about you. These are pointless distractions. I do not have time for them. Your village stands on a precipice. If we don't act, the forces of magic will overrun it and the rest of the world will soon follow. So that's how Mia Wagner got sent down the dark path? Of course, and I'm working very hard to ensure this will never happen. Renault, can I speak to you in confidence? You may. What I'm telling you doesn't leave this room. 2 days ago, something unusual happened. 7 strange rifts have mysteriously opened up all around Hinterberg. They lead to the magical realms. My scientists are still analyzing them, but I'm not taking any risks when it comes to the safety of this town. Why, in just 2 weeks we'll hold our annual Onion Festival here. Imagine if I had to cancel that. I need a true warrior to enter these rifts and seal them from within. Are you saying Hinterberg now has 7 more dungeons? Not quite. Our data indicates that the rifts lead to spaces that are much smaller than the 25 dungeons of Hinterberg. They do seem stable, at least for now, but they aren't fully formed portals. This is alarming news, Mayor. Do you have intelligence on what caused these rifts to open? No, not a clue, Sally. Her face. What matters is that they are taken care of and quickly. You can trust that my team will figure out the rest later. I accept your mission, Mia Wagner. Give me the coordinates, and I shall meet you at the first rift before sunrise. Seven magical rifts. Then Mia did well to put her trust in me. I should train and prepare for tomorrow. Every night, Renault returns to his suite and you can save the game manually. The day ends when Renault starts training, so when you're ready to start the next day, move over to the training area and start lifting weights. Nice. But you know what? I think we're going to save here. The reason is that I'm going to need this episode to last the whole of tomorrow. And I don't think it will. I don't think it will. I might eat my words tomorrow. But I don't think it'll take me 3 hours to do 7 dungeons. Right? Don't think there's anything else in the room. I didn't see any glowies, but we can check. Yeah, probably not. And, Gallica isn't gonna let me leave the room, so... He only has one small piece of luggage here, jeez. But yeah, now's probably a good place to start. I don't think tomorrow's stream will go the full 3 hours either, unless I pick a new game after that. But at least with 7 dungeons, 7 like fights, it might. But we'll see. Thank you for coming, I appreciate it. Thank you for staying. Thank you for always coming and always staying to my streams. I appreciate that. And yeah, take care, rest your wings. Good night and see you tomorrow. Bye bye. Oh wait, I better save. Save. 1. Tough mode. Night. Renault Suite. Episode runner. Okay. Night. Bye.